Welcome to Movie Story Short, the channel where we summarize your favorite movies in just a few minutes. In today's video, the movie begins with Haley Keller, a competitive swimmer at the University of Florida, practicing at a swimming meet. Though she performs well, it's clear she's struggling with the pressure. After the meet, Haley receives a call from her sister, Beth, who is concerned about their father, Dave Keller. A Category 5 hurricane named Wendy is heading toward their hometown in Florida, and their father hasn't responded to calls or texts. Despite warnings to stay away, Haley decides to drive to check on him. Haley's journey to her childhood home is fraught with danger as the storm intensifies. She passes through police checkpoints and floods, showcasing the impending disaster. When she arrives at her father's apartment, she finds his dog, Sugar, but no sign of Dave. Worried, Haley decides to check their old family home, where Dave might have gone. Arriving at the nearly abandoned house, Haley notices signs of her father's presence. She ventures into the basement, where she finally finds Dave unconscious and injured. He's been attacked by an alligator that entered through a drainpipe connected to the basement. As Haley tries to pull him to safety, another massive alligator emerges, trapping them both in the flooded basement. From this point, the movie's tension skyrockets. The basement begins to flood rapidly due to the heavy rain and storm surge. Haley and Dave must navigate around the aggressive alligators while battling the rising water. Haley's swimming skills and her father's determination to protect his daughter become their main tools for survival. Haley attempts to find a way out by exploring the basement's crawl space. She discovers a potential escape route but is attacked by another alligator. Barely escaping with her life, she fights through her fear and pain to continue searching for a way out. Meanwhile, Dave, who has suffered a broken leg, tries to distract the alligators to give Haley a chance to escape. As the storm worsens, the water levels rise faster. Haley and Dave use their knowledge of the house and their combined ingenuity to stay ahead of the alligators. At one point, Haley finds a flare gun and tries to signal for help, but the storm's ferocity makes it impossible for rescuers to see her. The movie takes a dark turn when a group of looters attempts to raid a nearby gas station. Haley and Dave see the looters through a window and try to get their attention, but the alligators attack and kill the intruders before they can help. This brutal moment emphasizes the deadly environment and the predators lurking in the water. In another intense sequence, Haley ventures into the storm-flooded streets to retrieve a boat. She narrowly avoids an alligator attack and manages to bring the boat back to the house. However, their escape plan is thwarted when the storm surge causes the boat to crash into the house, flooding it entirely. With the entire house submerged, Haley and Dave retreat to the upper floors. The alligators continue to pursue them, breaking through walls and windows. Haley's swimming skills are tested to the limit as she battles the predators while trying to keep herself and her father alive. In a particularly suspenseful scene, Haley kills one of the alligators using a gun she retrieves from a floating police car. The final act of the movie is a race against time. The water levels have reached the roof, and Haley and Dave are running out of safe spaces. Haley discovers a path to the attic, but the alligators follow closely. Using quick thinking and sheer determination, she lures the remaining alligator into a trap and escapes its jaws at the last second. As the storm begins to subside, a rescue helicopter arrives. Haley signals for help using a flare, and the movie ends with the Kellers and Sugar being airlifted to safety. The final scene highlights Haley's resilience and her renewed bond with her father, showcasing their incredible will to survive. Now let's expand on the key moments that make Crawl such a gripping tale of survival. The early scenes establish Haley's strained relationship with her father. Through flashbacks, we see how Dave was once her swimming coach, pushing her to excel, but also placing immense pressure on her. Their bond was tested over the years due to her parents' divorce, but the storm and their fight for survival forced them to reconnect and rely on each other. The movie's setting plays a crucial role in building tension. The basement, with its low ceilings, narrow crawl spaces, and rising water, creates a claustrophobic atmosphere. The filmmakers expertly use sound design to heighten the suspense, from the relentless pounding of rain to the terrifying growls of the alligators. The alligators themselves are a constant threat, depicted with realistic movements and behaviors. They're not mindless monsters, but apex predators taking advantage of the flooded environment. The movie highlights their speed and power, making every encounter a life-or-death struggle for Haley and Dave. One of the most harrowing sequences occurs when Haley finds herself trapped in a bathroom with an alligator. She uses a shower door as a shield and manages to outwit the predator by exploiting its limited mobility in tight spaces. This scene showcases her resourcefulness and determination to survive. The storm also serves as an antagonist, with the hurricane's escalating fury compounding the dangers. The filmmakers depict the storm's devastation with stunning visuals, from trees being uprooted to entire streets submerged in water. The storm's unpredictability keeps the audience on edge, as it's never clear when another surge or structural collapse will occur. As the movie progresses, Haley's character undergoes significant growth. Initially, she's hesitant and unsure of herself, but her experiences in the basement force her to confront her fears and push beyond her limits. Her swimming skills, which she once saw as a source of pressure, become her greatest asset in navigating the flooded house and evading the alligators. The relationship between Haley and Dave is central to the movie's emotional core. Their interactions range from tense arguments to moments of vulnerability as they share their regrets and fears. In one poignant scene, Dave apologizes for being too hard on Haley as a child, acknowledging that his desire to see her succeed sometimes overshadowed his role as a supportive father. This heartfelt exchange adds depth to their characters and makes their survival all the more meaningful. The movie's pacing is relentless, with each scene building on the previous one to create a sense of escalating danger. The filmmakers skillfully balance moments of intense action with quieter scenes that allow the characters to regroup and strategize. This rhythm keeps the audience engaged while also providing opportunities to delve deeper into the characters' emotions and motivations. The climax of the movie is a masterclass in tension and suspense. As Haley and Dave make their final escape, the water reaches its highest point, and the alligators grow more aggressive. The use of lighting and sound in these scenes is particularly effective, with flashes of lightning illuminating the dark waters and the alligators' menacing silhouettes. In the end, Crawl is a story of survival, resilience, and the unbreakable bond between a father and daughter. It's a thrilling ride that keeps viewers on the edge of their seats while also delivering an emotional payoff. The movie's blend of action, suspense, and heartfelt moments makes it a standout in the survival thriller genre. And here we end the movie. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and like the video. Thank you for watching Movie Story Short.